Good evening. Good evening and afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the State Division II Finals. We have a great one matched up for you today between the Sacred Cathedral Prep versus the Campbell Hall. Very, very good teams going at it. Very, very different routes taken from these two teams, and definitely two teams that are from polar opposites of this state. Love to see a little north versus south action. I am going to be your play-by-play commentator, Micah Castillo, and I'm here with Thomas Conroy for my color commentary. Don't we have a good one here today, Thomas?
Yeah, we really do. We have two teams, one making their first appearance here in the state championship, and then the other one seems like old hat, their sixth appearance. And, it's really going to come down to, I think as we've seen all day today, Micah, is really the quality of play around the net.
No, 100% I agree with that wholeheartedly. And on one side, you do have a very relatively older but still younger Sacred Heart Cathedral school with literally the whole entire team consisting of either juniors or seniors. And then you have Campbell Hall, who are pretty dominated heavily by seniors. Very, very intriguing matchups within both captains coming in today. But right now, the Fightin' Irish, a.k.a. the Cathedral Prep, 26-14 coming into this and 6-6 in their league. Definitely a very different record compared to Campbell Hall, who are 25-5. A little bit different actions, but coming into it still, Campbell Hall was the third seed and Sacred Prep was the eighth seed. So you got to give it to them on that one. And actually, I might have confused that actually a little bit. Yeah, excuse me, I'm so sorry. The 8th seed was actually Campbell Hall with the better record, and the 3rd seed was the Fightin' Irish. So just all kind of twists and turns coming into this. Not really, in terms of the numbers game, not really expecting to see that, but we should have a great one here today.
Yeah, you can, with seeding, it's always a little bit of a crapshoot.
Oh, yeah.
But, it really comes down to teams that, kind of get it going there, kind of get on a roll, and right now both of these teams maybe not expected to be here, but are here, and it should be an exciting match.
And you got Thea Morris in with the serve to start here for Campbell Hall. Fightin' Irish looking to respond here on this. Nice little spike down from Livy Atanagan, but not good enough to get over the net. And Thea Morris going right back to serve once more. Campbell Hall was actually in the CIF Division III, not Division II, but Division III Southern Section, and lost in the finals to Beckman 3-1. And since then, well, they've been winning out, and now they're going to be looking to try and get another championship under the belt, as that was not good enough. Nice strike by Sarah Chow there to make it 1-1.
Yeah, Bella Marino now trying to make a play, the libero. Just could not come up with it.
Megan Williams in the back here to serve here for these Fightin' Irish. Nice little set here. Let's see what happens. Little flip over.
Oh.
Nice little trickery there by Katie Scutuccio. Great little change of pace. Everyone's probably expecting her to come down with the hammer, and she instead just changes it up last second. In the back now for the Vikings, you got number 16, it looks like Mila Mijailovic, setting up here for number 9, Sierra Starkman, and they end up getting that point there. Great job by Sierra Starkman. Great kill for that. And in the back, once again, you're going to see Mila Mijailovic, the 5'10 senior, coming in with the serve.
Yeah, you said it, man. They're coming out hot and heavy right now.
No, they definitely are trying to set a tone. They have had some advantage in terms of being in a final, maybe not a state final in terms of maybe recognizing these other teams, but have been in that pressure, although losing, has still had that experience at least somehow. In the back, once again, you got Mijailovic, 4-1 coming into this game. First set here on the Division II State Championship. Nice little dig there by Sarah Calder. Nice save there by Mijailovic. Coming in strong, but not too strong.
Oh, nice dig right there.
Was Starkman again. And they're going to take advantage of these early jitters you can kind of clearly see from the San Francisco squad, who has had their fair share of losses, but is still highly strength in this state tournament.
Yeah, it looked like Livy Tongongan kind of stepped on that sideline, and that's why he was ruled out.
Great dig there by Calder. Nice hit there. Great dig, though, once again by the captain for the Fighting Irish. And the Vikings will answer with a dig of their own. Nice save there by the captain once again. That's Angela Gumbach. And Mijailovic tried to keep it off. Got one arm out there, bounced off the net, and then Starkman was trying to get just like a nice little bounce up again, but unfortunate there. They were just digging a little too deep, asking for a little too much there.
A lot of action there, no doubt about that.
Nice little rally here to start. Sarah Chow coming in with the serve. Nice little dig there by Bella Marrero. Nice hit. In it goes, and there it is. And that is going to be a nice kill there for the Vikings.
Yeah, that was Ella Del Perro right there.
Very nice. That's the 5'10 sophomore. One of the very few seniors you'll see out here. Or sophomores you'll see out here, excuse me. And they're calling it inbounds. Oh, but they called it out of bounds. Overruled was that line judge in the back. 3-6 coming in for the serve here for the Fighting Irish. And in the back, you got Sarah Calder serving it up. Set for the Vikings, and that was Ella Del Perro trying to get it over, and they ended up getting through. That was, I believe, Maggie Lima. Nice finish there by Maggie Lima. It's a 6'1 senior right there.
Yeah, she perfectly positioned herself to get that easy point. Right now, Campbell Hall really dominating the early parts of this contest.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see from Campbell Hall. The Fighting Irish are going to have to try and find a way to respond against this LA squad. Ball just drifts over Sierra Starkman with it looked like it was going to be a strong hit, and it was just elegantly smoothing over everybody. Nice little finish there from Starkman, the 5'7 senior. Vikings coming in, nice little dig there. Coming in strong, that was number 14, Rachel Mack. Not good enough there by Maggie Lima to try and get it over the net. Nice stop there for the Fighting Irish, and they are coming in with a 4-8 deficit, and they have their captain now in the back, Angela Gumbach.
Rachel Mack right there with that point.
Mijailovic just got blocked down. What an amazing block. I believe that was Megan Williams there with the stoppage. Just did not let it go past her. Everyone was just expecting the ball to once again do one of those floats maybe. Just not good enough.
5'10".
And another nice serve right there. The captain, Angela Gumbach, coming back, bringing her team slowly back. Quick 3 points for them, and now it's a 2-point deficit here for the Fighting Irish. Nice little response here. Mijailovic coming in strong, and that one does just get over. Once again, you saw Evelyn Law and who was that also as well? And then Megan Williams at the wall, and they try to get that stop, and they almost did, but it was just a few inches off. Ended up on their side, and now the ball is back to the Vikings. Great dig there by the Fighting Irish. That was Evelyn Law right there once again. Set, spike, and there. What a kill. What a kill right there. That is Mila Mijailovic right there once again. They're going to try and get her the ball. That was definitely the tones that they were trying to do when I did witness them in that CIF Southern Section Final. They were definitely trying to get the ball to Mijailovic. Love to see what's going on. And Sierra Starkman was serving in the back there for the Vikings. Just out of bounds was hit. That was from Evelyn Law. Just hit a little too far there. Try to get across the back corner. Yeah. Pretty strong start here for the Vikings. Coming in now with the serve. Fighting Irish setting them up. Nice little pop over. Not good enough, though. There's Thea Morris right there. Nice strike there. That was a good one by Sarah Calder, but not good enough. Mijailovic just trying to plop it over. Still not there. Got a nice little rally going. Good block, but not good enough. Nice little hit there by Evelyn Law. That was just, she tried to just do that last one as well and got it in.
Yeah, she tried to get it over Maggie Lima.
Yep.
Wasn't successful. Then slightly moved it, shifted over to her left, and made a nice play for the point.
Matter of inches here between success and failure for these teams right here. So we'll see how the rest of this set is going. Mijailovic going in for the nice kill, but not good enough. Good defense there by the Fighting Irish as they're getting set again. And Thea Morris trying to get a little tricky here. Coming in nice in the back line, getting set once again are the Vikings. Not good enough once again. Good dig there. That was Bella Marrero. That's what they're looking for. And Mijailovic once again, it's just set and kill for Miss Mila Mijailovic. Excellent work so far. As the captain, Bella Marrero, comes off, here comes Cy Larks, the subbing server. Let's see how Cy Larks does in the back. Cy Larks is also a senior, 5'5". Nice serve. Good dig, though. Just getting it over. And still, more than good enough was just getting it over. Evelyn Law just doing her job just to keep it alive. And that was more than good enough by actually getting the point there for her squad. 8-12 deficit here for the Fighting Irish. Got number 19, Alayla Vasquez, coming in, the junior. See how she does on her serve here. Yeah, nice strike there.
Yeah, good
Putting
block.
Fear. Mijailovic.
Oh.
Mijailovic is just literally just taking over right now. Thomas, if you're the Fighting Irish, what do you do to try and stop Mila Mijailovic getting so much success so early?
I think right now Campbell Hall helped them because they substitute her only momentarily for the server, but that might be the best news of this brief interim right here. She's on the bench if you're a Sacred Heart prep fan.
Yeah, I know. Coming in very, very strong, and they get the ball right back. I believe, where's this ball going? Yeah. And that's going to be Megan Williams once again in the back.
Yeah.
5'10" senior. See if the Fighting Irish can maybe get a few points together to just shorten the deficit up. Not too crazy yet, but 4 points is definitely a nice little tone set. And Mila Mijailovic, she's above everything. She's above the referee that's on the top right now. She is flying high, and she's feeling good right now.
Yeah, she quickly came off that bench once the serve went over and, got herself right involved.
And look at who's in the back now. Miss Mijailovic herself coming in. And a nice strike there. That was Sarah Calder. She's doing a great job herself. The 5'6" senior getting up herself.
Yeah, just great. Hitting that ball right at her apex of her jump and just powering it right down the line there on the far side for the point.
Yeah, you can't ask for much more than that. Sarah Chow was in the back for the serve there. Setting up number 9, Sierra Starkman. Not good enough for Starkman as the point goes to the Fighting Irish. 11-14 coming in on the serve. Very, very interesting start here. Sarah Chow once again serving again. And a nice strike there. I believe that was Thea Morris just getting it across, and defense just didn't know whether or not to read, let it go or not last second, and by the time they made that decision, wasn't enough there. Got Captain Bella Marrero in the back here to serve for the Vikings. Setting up are the Irish, and a nice save there, but just got it over. Wow, Starkman with some nice reaction, and there's the wall once again coming in. Fighting Irish dealing with a wall right now. Once again, let's see if they can get through it. Finally do, but not good enough. Starkman with the hit. Good save there. Just barely over. They're still going. They're just playing pitter-patter along this line. Love to see it. You got Sarah Calder with the hit. Great dig. But not quite good enough from Mijailovic. Not quite good enough.
Mijailovic doesn't believe it. She dug it out.
She got it. She got the dig. And unfortunate there for Mijailovic and the Vikings. Did not get the point, and the Fighting Irish coming back once again. Sarah Calder coming in strong with the serve. Spike there from Starkman on the other side. That was Ella DePero, excuse me. Nice reaction there from Thea. Morris trying to just keep it alive. Very, very back and forth between these two teams, both providing very good plays, and you can tell by that, just that early jump from Campbell Hall. After that just early jump, it's kind of just been settled back and forth after that. 4-point deficit's been pretty consistent.
Yeah,
to say
and
the least.
I'm really intrigued on the battle on the 50-50 balls right now.
No, it's very intriguing. They're both almost competing with each other. Even if they don't have to, they're still trying to compete on these 50-50 balls even more so, as the strike once again from Mila Mijailovic coming in very strong as the first timeout is called for the Fighting Irish. How will they stop Mila Mijailovic? And we will also be right back here in just a moment from the NFHS Network.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorites.
I get her, not solo.
You saying I did?
Yeah,
Come on, what's wrong with you?
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Division II state finals between Sacred Heart Cathedral Prep Fighting Irish and the Campbell Hall Vikings. Right now we got a close one, 17-12 in this first set, coming in for the Vikings. And the Fighting Irish looking to make a nice little comeback here on the spike. Not quite good enough on that kill. Starkman coming just across. Nice little save there, though, by Gumbach. And a nice save by Mijailovic, a nice little dig there. Just going back and forth on great plays. And there's the better play that got just past Bella Marrero. Nice finish for the Fighting Irish as they are now behind 13-17.
Yeah, that was senior Rachel Mock right there. Made a great shot, hit it right off the libero and ricocheted out of bounds.
Oh! Gumbach with an amazing serve now that serve went over, but an amazing reaction and a save by the Vikings. And once again, Fighting Irish kind of coming in with that fight after that timeout. They're feeling confident right now. Now it's a 3-point deficit in this first set. 1 timeout left for the Fighting Irish, 2 still for Campbell Hall. Nice little set, little mess up there, but Starkman still getting it over, and it was in. Starkman couldn't quite get the reaction back, and now it's a 2-point game in this first set. The Irish are climbing, and they are climbing quickly with their captain, Angelin Gumbach, in the back. Nice little save from the other captain, Bella Marrero, as a nice kill there by Maggie Lima, the 6'1 senior, just as dangerous as Mila Mijailovic. Mila just has a little bit more of a cannon. That's why they go to her a little bit more. But Maggie Lima, don't sleep on her at all. She's definitely just as big of a threat. Sierra Starkman coming in with the serve. Fighting Irish looking to respond right here. Nice dig, but not good enough. Ooh. That was Rachel Mock. Great hit. And great kill attempt there by Rachel. Checking in is number 16, Livy Tanagan. Livy's going to be serving as well. The junior, the 5'7 junior, coming in strong. Let's see if the Vikings can set themselves up and go for the kill. Starkman couldn't quite get it, and neither could the Irish, unfortunately. They were trying to do a little trickery play, but they got tricked up themselves. How you feeling so far about the looks on both sides, Thomas?
I'm liking it. Good battle here. Both teams, really well contested. And like you mentioned, stars have come out to play on both sides. They're really holding their own. I really like the way Rachel Mock came out of that timeout and got 3 quick points for the Fighting Irish.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're looking for. As Silars came in with that serve, and the defense of the Vikings just wasn't quite good enough to lock down, and that was between Thea Morris and Katie Scutuccio. Couldn't quite get that through.
Yeah.
Nice work, though, by the Fighting Irish. You got to take advantage of those little things as it's now just a 2-point deficit here in this first set.
Yeah, that was junior Evelyn Law with that point.
And there goes Scutuccio. Don't let her introduce herself to this name. She came in with the cannon. You got a bunch of players for these Viking squads that has a very strong offensive arm. Scutuccio just showed that she wanted to be put on that mark.
Yeah, Thea Morris right there, the setter, did it perfectly right there. As you mentioned, it set her up beautifully for the point.
And Thea Morris was also the one who just served just now. Nice little dig out by the captain there. That was Marrero. And they just found a little gap there. Didn't quite see who got the point over, but just finding the gaps there is what you're looking for. Thea Morris is in the back, and the first timeout is now, I believe second timeout, is called by the Fighting Irish.
Yeah, they needed 21-17.
Yeah,
this one is kind of slow their momentum down. It's a good coach move.
Yeah, no, the deficit has been relatively consistent throughout this whole first set.
It has.
But it's now just trying to find that little, can't allow that a couple more points now, so they got to try and capitalize. Maybe get up to that 2 points again, 1 point even, and make it maybe just a 2-point differential maybe coming into that ending there. But got to just make it a little bit closer here coming into the end of the set, running out of space in a sense here. But a nice first set from both squads. Fighting Irish kind of just been, after that slowish start here, they definitely came out a little bit slower than Campbell Hall. Campbell Hall came out with a lot more energy. But Cathedral Prep now kind of responding and now just trying to dig themselves out of this little hole that they dug. And it's not a big one at all. Let's see what they can do here coming into this. Got Thea Morris in the back once again. She's doing a very good job.
Good server right now.
Yeah, and based on what I've known of doing that, we're probably going to see the ball go to the other side now. But another good serve that was by Thea. And a great dig right there by Bella Marrero. And they're calling it a tip. They called it a tip as the point goes to Campbell Hall. And Mila Mijailovic was the first one to talk. She said, if I wasn't going to get my dig earlier, you're going to give me my kill. Please.
Yeah.
As Thea Morris is in the back.
And no argument from Sacred Heart Cathedral Prep on the call. So
no,
you got to believe it's right.
Exactly. Good dig there by Thea. Coming back around. Nice little dig again from the Fighting Irish. Both of these squads have done a great job. And what in a unique way that went off. The ball went off the net. Went off and then went all the way to the far right. That went to Ella Del Perro. She just got an arm up, but it went the wrong way, unfortunately, for her there. In the back, you got Megan Williams coming in for the Fighting Irish, trying to get some points back on the board. 4-point deficit here. And 3-point deficit now as Scutuccio couldn't quite get the read on what she wanted to do. Was deciding between the power or the finesse. She got a little scrambled brained in between, and unfortunately so, gave the point to the Fighting Irish as Williams comes in once again. Good dig there by Mijailovic. And another great dig right back. Trying to figure out what's going on. These 50-50 balls are everywhere right now. And once again, point falls to the Fighting Irish side. Do not count them out. There's a reason why the Fighting is in their name. They are the Fighting Irish. Love to see it there. 22-20 now as we call a first timeout from Campbell Hall. We will also be right back after this short intermission for the rest of this match. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the remains of this first set, but not necessarily a full guarantee as there's still one timeout left in this set. Scores 22-20. Serving are the Fighting Irish, and they are down by the 2 points. Let's see what happens here in this tight, close first set. Mijailovic coming in strong once again. Don't forget my name, she said. It's been a couple couple points here and there where she's not getting that consistency. She finds it right back immediately. Has found easily the most success for this Vikings team as she is now in the back. 23-20 serving. Just to barely get it up in the air as they try and go for a kill. What a great kill was Sarah Calder. Sarah Calder's been doing a great job on location. 5'6" frame, not too big, but is still able to consistently locate on where she wants to get the ball, Thomas.
Yeah, just waiting to see the serve, but the really Mijailovic has just done an excellent job here in the first set.
Oh, very, very true. It's tipped around by the Fighting Irish to set up. Once again, Sarah Calder, she is getting her name called. Mijailovic just trying to get it over, and it was more than enough. They are just nervous. They're all sitting in the back like you got Barry Bonds up to bat in his prime, and little do they know she just barely got it over, and it was not good enough for them to quickly respond. Set point here coming in for Bella Marrero, the senior captain for this squad. We'll see how they respond. Fighting Irish just getting it over. Setting up right now, and there's the kill, and it's in by 8. Number 8, Ella Del Perro, the sophomore who is 5'10", as the first set goes to the Campbell Hall Vikings. You guys, will we be right back for the rest of this very enticing matchup between the Fighting Irish and the Vikings? Don't go anywhere at all, please. We'll be right back.
I just wanted to take a minute to thank you for all that you do officiating high school football.
What you do matters, and what you do is important for our student athletes.
Without you and what you do, it's just practice.
I know you've worked hard in your preparation this offseason, and now it's game time.
Go out there and call them like you see them.
Embrace the grind.
And the biggest thing of all is to have fun.
Please, stay safe, have a great season, and we'll all be watching.
To the end zone, what a catch! The Cayetano touchdown!
Into the layup goes at the buzzer.
Wins it! The championship!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this Division II State Championship final. Have a great one so far between Sacred Heart Cathedral Prep Fighting Irish and the Campbell Hall Vikings. Vikings starting off with a 1-0 lead in terms of the sets. Definitely a very, very close matchup all the way through. And so far, we've had some great answers from a bunch of players from both sides, but you got to start with Mila Mijailovic, and I'm sure you're looking at those numbers right now, Thomas. Mila Mijailovic definitely has her stamp approved on this game so far, but also so do players on the other side. You know, you got Sarah Calder, who's definitely been the leader, I feel like, for the Fighting Irish as well. So
you're exactly right. It really is. It's as you mentioned, Mila Mijailovic has 9 kills in that first set, but on the Sacred Heart side, a little bit more distribution, like you mentioned. Calder with 4, and then Mock and Law with 3 each.
Very nice.
And over on the Campbell Hall side, after the 9 with Mijailovic, it's 3 kills for Lima and Del Perro. So very good, evenly exchanged. 19-12 team wise, and that's really been the difference because the percentages of serving, Sacred Heart has been perfect from the service, while Campbell Hall has been at a 96 percentile.
Great dig there by Marrero to start. Already into the action. You could definitely tell that the energy is high on both sides. Wow, and Marrero with the crazy dig, and they end up getting the point. The hustle definitely will give you that satisfaction of those little points. But you're looking at the bench coming out of that break. You're looking at the bench for the Vikings. They were dancing around, feeling confident, feeling groovy. Love to see the energy. And you got to just realize when those teams really embrace the moment of a championship game, as you get an ace right away there for Sierra Starkman in the back, I believe, as Marrero's now in the back again there. But just the energy, the embracing the moment, enjoying where you're at, going against a school that you really just would never see probably casually. Just really embracing the moments. You know, one team is definitely feeling the deficit as this rally is already starting. Just very, very positive energy on both sides. You love to see it. Mijailovic just trying to get the ball over as she does, getting set for the Fighting Irish, smacked around. Love to see it. Mijailovic just trying to pop it over, and it wasn't quite good enough. She got a little too close. There was a double hit right there. 2-1 is the score. We got Megan Williams in the back. Megan Williams definitely the leader for serving for the Fighting Irish. She's been the most confident one, as you were saying, 100% on the serve rate right now. They're feeling confident as the miscommunication is there between Megan Williams and Sarah Chow, trying to figure out who's going to get there. As Williams checks out immediately, Angela Gumbach immediately checks right back in. And in the back, you got Thea Morris. Definitely seeing the most consistent servers for both squads as they feel confident with these girls. Great dig there. Getting set up for the Fighting Irish. And there comes their strength card right there as Scuticcio just getting the ball over. And there goes for a kill attempt. That was Hazel Nelson coming in strong. Mijailovic said, let me show you how to do that real quick. I'm going to come in with that gap and show you. Mijailovic having such a great game so far.
My God, already with 11, unofficially 11 kills. And really they have no answer for her right now, the Fighting Irish. They've tried to kind of align over to where she is standing to help out there, but it has not worked.
It's just not quite good enough. They can't really respond to that pace. And only little things like that is what's going to be the thing that stops them. Yeah. Letting their own teammates kind of just set each other up and then almost shooting each other in the foot, you know. So Fighting Irish just has to find a way to capitalize. And if not, they got to just find a way to read and react a little bit better right now. They were settling back. The back line's kind of dropping back a little bit more to try and get a little bit more time to react to that Mijailovic kill attempts. But finding little success right now. Are the Irish getting back-to-back points? Now down by 1 point. 3-4 serving here for the Fighting Irish.
Excuse me, two unforced errors have allowed now Sacred Heart to get back into this contest.
Exactly. And a great read there by the captain, Bella Marrero. That was a very, very close one. Great read there by the ref and great read by Marrero.
Yeah.
And in the back once again, it's almost like the stands are rumbling because Mijailovic is coming through, ready to bulldoze her way through as she comes in. Setting up the Fighting Irish, and a miscommunication there.
That could have been costly.
Starkman not quite good enough. They didn't see the tip. Starkman begging for a call. None of the line judges were looking. Everyone's heads were looking towards the line. No one was looking up at the top. Fortunate there for Starkman and the Vikings, as it is now still a 1 point deficit. Coming in are the Irish. Starkman with the slam from the Vikings. Woo! Nice little, not good enough on that one. Evelyn Law was coming in with that attempt for the Fighting Irish, then got immediately responded, and then just not quite good enough on the back-to-back immediate response from the Fighting Irish. 6-4 coming in as Sia Larks, the serving gurus, checking in for her serve. See how this team reacts here. 6-4, already very tight. Energy still definitely on the Vikings side, though. And great kill attempt. Just a little too much pace on that. That was number 10, Emma Weaver for Cathedral Prep. Just getting a little bit past there. Not quite good enough as Sire Larks looking to once again go and serve. Looking for an ace for her. Got it way deep back there. And just like that, that's what they're looking for. There's these Vikings, Sire Larks right there. That's why they got her.
I like what you called her, a serve guru. I like that. I like that.
As the Fighting Irish get the point on a strong kill there. And in the back, once again, is Angelin Gombach. 5-7 on her serve coming in. Set up there. And Ella Del Poro trying to get the points. And the ball, this happened a few times to the Fighting Irish where they're getting the ball over and it's just dancing on that line a little bit and just kind of taking a weird little bounce off. And those points, you got to take advantage of those points because you're not going to get too many of those, but you definitely have to win them every single time, especially down the set. It's, Mila Mijailovic just saying right away, hey, that was my fault. That was a bad setup for the setter. Just a bad first touch there by Mijailovic. And in the back, once again, you got Angelin Gumbach coming in with the serve. Tie game now in the second set of this Division II battle. And the point goes to, oh my, Campbell Hall. The line judge said it was tipped. Fighting Irish were celebrating and doing everything in between, and then they look up and they don't have the point. And now they're down and they don't have the ball anymore.
Yeah, that was a tough call. Yeah, really had to wait for that.
Yeah, definitely a little bit later. Never like as a player in any sport the late calls by the refs, It's definitely just a little bit more of a gut wrench. And just a little too much once again from Sarah Chow. Trying to get back into the groove of things. Are the Fighting Irish. Got Daniela Marrero in the back. Coming in. And there it is. Oh, wow, what a great dig out by Sierra Starkman. And Mijailovic just hitting over. Great dig still by Sarah Calder. Mijailovic with a nice first reaction. Setting up Starkman. Starkman getting over. No communication will lead to a point for sure.
Yeah.
Great finish there by Starkman. Go ahead.
Yeah, just a nice job here by Campbell Hall. And with all the inconsistency, Sacred Heart is still hanging around. They're only down 3 points, as inconsistent as they have been on the offensive end.
And that's all you can ask for. Daniela Morel. Oh, and there's Lima. When she's getting activated. You can just see her. She's the tallest one on the court. And when she comes in and she gets those kills, it is almost impossible because she's hitting them quite literally straight down because she's so far over the net. And that's the scariness between Maggie Lima and Mila Mijailovic. Such an impressive duo. And there's that little tap over. Sierra Starkman saying, don't forget about me. I'm also here. Sierra Starkman being very impressive as well here to start.
Campbell Hall, though, winning the majority in this set of those 50-50 balls.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
That's how they're extending this lead out to 5. And as you mentioned, with Lima, that was just left right for her to put it in easily.
Exactly.
Oh,
great hit there by number 9, Sierra Starkman. Coming in once again. The 5'8 seniors just doing her job on that left end, it seems like, just coming in when they need her. Almost just like that X factor. You got the 2 powerhouses, and then you also have shorter player who's also willing to put just as much pace behind it.
Yeah, right now, 13-7, this is a great timeout, I think, by the Fighting Irish. The team is just inconsistent on the offensive end, and really, as we were talking about, just giving too many easy scoring opportunities for Campbell Hall. So settle down, play your game. I think right now, with being down and set, I think too many of their players right now are trying to overcompensate on the court, and you just got to stay in your role and trust your teammate here, and then you guys hopefully can get back into this contest. I think that's a message that should be coming out of that camp.
That's exactly right. And the coach for the Vikings, Kat Thayer, was definitely just letting them know to not slow up. But while you're trying to keep that killer energy, you also have to maintain that happy energy in a sense of just kind of being confident in yourselves, being relaxed. That's always the best way to come in as Marrero serves. Nice little tough one right there. And Lima just reaching over, and they end up getting the point. Maggie Lima just trying to put some stress on them, and sure enough, it was just enough for them. Daniela Marrero.
Oh, we're going to have a conference between the two court judges right there, or court officials.
Yeah, and you got Thea Morris listening in very keenly to try and tell the coach and everybody else what is happening.
That is Teresa Howe and Lance Knoll having a conversation, and this is good. You see this sometimes in a volleyball match, Micaiah, where they'll discuss it. If one person sees something, that's a different perspective, and they overrule the point. And
it's going to go to the other side, yeah. Very, very nice. And Thea Morris trying to get an explanation while also trying to plead her case, but it is a little too late for that. Ball gets to the other side. And now in the back coming in is going to be Livy Taganon. Oh, Taganon, sorry. Coming in is Taganon. And, wow, man, Starkman getting kind of caught up, but she said, let me get it anyway. Give it a good, valid attempt. Here comes Evelyn Law with an attempt. And just a throw over with Thea Morris. She's just trying to get it back. Good dig there by Marino. Starkman with a nice little float over, and there's the Starkman special. I know you're expecting the power, but Starkman just floating it right over, just being such a crafty player. And now Starkman will be in the back here to try and get this further progressed here for this Vikings offense. Starkman coming in, looking for that ace. Good dig there by the captain for the Fighting Irish, but a little discombobulation. Thea Morris setting up Mijailovic, and they're giving that to Mijailovic and the Vikings. Just so much pressure being put by Mijailovic and Thea Morris. Great communication between those two, and then when you also have Maggie Lima down there, it's just like, how do you want it in a sense? You know what I mean? Where do you want me to score? Here comes Starkman here with the serve. Tough dig out there by Sarah Calder. There goes Lydia Valle-Jonda. And a tough dig attempt there by the captain for the Fighting Irish, but not quite good enough. And lo and behold, guess who that name is killing? Mila Mijailovic coming in once again. Love to see it there. And once again, slapping the ball down, getting ready, getting comfortable is Sierra Starkman in the back.
I think, though, Mijailovic will tell you, Thea Morris set it up that beautifully with being the setter right there. She's really set her front line well for kills in this game.
Yeah, no, Thea's definitely been a great job so far for this squad, this Viking squad. And a great dig, 2 digs by Marino and Starkman just to keep the drive alive, and not quite good enough. Point goes to the Fighting Irish, just located the gap and just took care of business. Great finish there. And coming in to serve in the back is, I believe, Layla Vasquez, the junior for this squad. Lots of juniors for everybody, or lots of juniors for this Cathedral Prep squad. So definitely have some experience, but not the full senior experience. There goes Maggie Lima trying to go for it, and sure enough, not good enough. Crossed the line on that. Maggie Lima tried to get that, but it got blocked, unfortunately. That Scutuccio checks back in.
Yeah, very frustrating second set here for Sacred Heart.
Oh, I believe.
Anytime they get any type of were they going to have another meet? Oh, no. No, I think this is a brief discussion.
Ball is back to. Thought the point was going to go to the Fighting Irish. Apparently not. Moreau in the back. Good dig there by the Fighting Irish. Not quite good enough as she touches the line.
Well, it touched the net first, the ball.
Oh, yeah. And there's the second timeout of this half for Cathedral Prep. No more timeouts left, and we will be also right back in about 50 seconds here for the NFHS Network.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
Welcome back, you guys, to the State Division II Finals. I'm Micah Castillo here with Thomas Conroy, ready to get the rest of the second set action here. 18-9, advantage to the Vikings. Campbell Hall has been dominating this whole entire second set as Bella Marrero is in the back. Captain ready to finish out, hopefully, for her Vikings. And in the back, this Fighting Irish has definitely shown fight in both sets so far, but just has been in a kind of a little drought lately as they look to try and get this kill here. Great dig, though, by Marrero. She's doing such a great job, and Starkman trying to go in with that finesse once again with the location. Unfortunate there by Marrero. Miscommunication there between Starkman and Marrero. Starkman was right behind it, but Marrero, who has been doing a great job of digging almost every ball, just couldn't get her hand on that one.
Yeah, finally got a point. You know, that was Megan Williams right there, number 6, who got it. Like you said, it's just been almost snake bitten with the way their offense. Every time they try to make a perfect shot, somehow Campbell Hall comes away and digs themselves out of trouble. And it's been that type of a second set right now. Long road here, but Sacred Heart has the talent to do it. And there's another point.
And Sarah Calder with that point there. Great job there by Sarah Calder. Has definitely been the most impressive player for this Fighting Irish. They've been going to her the most, and they're trying to get her going here. See if this Fighting Irish can make a stint to come back here. 11-18 coming into this serve. Serving was Mila Mijailovic.
Oh, that's not even fair what Thea Morris just did there.
Yeah, Thea Morris has been the most elusive assister here, just doing everything between assists and getting some kill attempts as well. She's been doing it all. And now Thea Morris is in the back once again here to try and serve. And a good dig there by the Irish, just tough. Great block there by Mijailovic and Scutuccio. And on the other side, it's Lima and Scutuccio. Let's see what happens. Dig out from Marino. My, oh my. And Mijailovic gets her the point. She said, you do that for me, I'll do that for you.
Well, she started the run right there, Mijailovic, of that volley, and she ended it beautifully. And what she really looked. She looked at where the change in the alignment was for Sacred Heart, and then shot it to the far corner here and got the point.
Thea Mijailovic, oh man, I'm starting to combine them. That's how well they're doing. Thea Morris with the serve there. Excuse me. And not quite good enough was the kill attempt by Sarah Calder. Sarah Calder has been on that left side very consistently, kind of hanging in that back left, and then coming in with the kills. Just been kind of more 50-50 in a sense. We'll see Thea Morris coming in once again with the serve. Big dig there by Layla Vasquez. And once again, Scutuccio and Lima are over there. Or, excuse me, that's Ella Del Perro. Marrero, Ella Del Perro right there with the attempt, and not quite good enough. Kind of a funky set there. She was kind of had to go into it a little bit more and lean more in the offside of it. So definitely a tough attempt there. Not a great setup there, but unfortunate there for Del Perro.
Yeah, for great athletes like that, just too much thinking, not enough instinct reacting.
Exactly. Sarah Chow with the serve for the Fighting Irish. Thea Morris setting up. Mijailovic on the other side. Thea Morris keeping it alive. And here comes Starkman with the craftiness. Not quite good enough. We'll see right now. That was number 14, Rachel Mock. What a great job there by Rachel Mack to getting that point. Great kill. And in the back now is going to be Sarah Chow.
Yeah, it's still a long haul, down 8, but you like it. You get 2 in a row. You're not still got the fight in them, as we expected from the Fighting Irish.
No, exactly. That's what you want from them. And Mijailovic, ooh, great little dig piece there by Layla Vasquez, and a better dig by Starkman. Mijailovic pushing it over. And another push right back, and oh my gosh, Moreno just couldn't quite get it under. She's been all over this floor. Her jersey almost looks white like everybody else because of how much dust she's been collecting. And she's the captain for this squad, and she's definitely been captaining this squad. 7-point lead the Vikings have as the Fighting Irish come in, and my, oh my, sounded like just like one of those punching guns. And in the background, you see some life support getting attached here to these subs. Mijailovic giving heart attacks to even her own teammates. How hard she's striking that.
Yeah, I think the antics are going to have to be halted there a bit. One of the officials talked to the head coach there, and Coach Thayer, saying, it's all good and fun, but you can't get on the court.
And you know what? That will not stop them. I guarantee you they're going to keep going. They kept all that action going through multiple games I've seen them do. Campbell Hall is not going to stop the swagginess that they're going to bring, and the Fighting Irish are not going to stop fighting for everything that they get. 7-point deficit as they coming into it. You got Sarah Calder in the back, your big leader in the back. Let's see if she can make a little run here for the Fighting Irish. Marrero in the back getting that, setting it up. Scatucci.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Scatuccio with the nice little Scatucci finesse. Love to see it there as Cy Larks comes in. Here comes the serving guru specifically for this moment. Here's see if she can do it again and try and clean out this set. She was able to do it last time. Let's see if she'll be able to do it again. Cy Larks coming in with the serve and not quite good enough. And you could see her. She wanted to do it exactly like that, just barely over the net. But there's pros and cons with that, and it unfortunate there the con occurred for her.
Yeah, no doubt.
And here comes, oh my Lord, and there's Starks right there, I believe.
Starkman
right there.
Hit it too far.
It's not quite good enough. We'll see in the back once again. Angeline Gumbach here trying to get her squad right back into it. Only 2 points away from going down 2-0 in the set pieces. Just a little dropper, and Sierra Starkman just doing the location once again. Doing a great job there. And now you got Daniela Marrero, the little sister to Bella Marrero, freshman coming in with the serve. Lots of confidence here in the freshman. And out of bounds it goes. And it's going to be, and that's going to be a match point. And that was match point as the set point, as the set goes to, once again, the Campbell Hall Vikings. A very, very impressive performance by the Vikings. This front line has been almost dang near unstoppable. Very, very impressive show out. We will be right back for the third set of this NFHS network in this D2 division final.
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 12 million participants in America who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to the Division II State Final Championship game between Sacred Heart Cathedral Prep Fighting Irish and the Campbell Hall Vikings. I'm your commentator, Micah Castillo, here with Thomas Conroy, and we are here for a great, great matchup Both teams still feeling very loose despite the 2-0 set piece to Campbell Hall Vikings. Campbell Hall playing with a swagger like no tomorrow. Thomas, talk me through those statistics right there. I know you got something waiting for me.
Yeah, kind of eye-opening here. Campbell Hall is broken open in the kill numbers, 36 kills to 20, and that meant Sacred Heart only had 8 kills in that second set. So if you want to know the reason why it was that big of a defeat, I think that's a big reason right there. They just allowed Campbell Hall to dominate off the net, and as far as serving, both teams still serving very, very well. For Sacred Heart, 97%, and for Campbell Hall at 95%. But to me, it's around the net that has been the difference thus far between these two squads.
No, definitely. I mean, you got the starters and the subs that have put such a big impact. Esthea Morris is coming in for this third set. 0-0 coming in. And we got a great defense between Scatuccio and Ella Del Perro, and it looks like Ella Del Perro got the hit on that. Those lines, no matter who's in front, have been gut-wrenching to this Fighting Irish. I mean gut-wrenching. Esthea Morris is coming in once again. 1-0 coming in. And here's the setup there. Looks like they're trying to get to Sarah Calder, but they don't. They give it to the other side to Rachel Mack. And that's what you like to see is just a switch up. You know that they've been going consistently to Sarah Calder. Sarah has not been able to quite get the consistency of kills that she wants. Mack, however, has been doing relatively better as this game has been progressing, and definitely in the second set, she was definitely one of the more key factors here for this Fighting Irish. Here in the back is Cami Kayabiab, and I literally did not see what happened.
She hit it right into the net. I mean,
okay,
and
there
it went,
was.
It's the same start that we talked about now, and it's the third straight set. The slow start by the Fighting Irish.
Yeah.
And it does not allow them to kind of stay pace with Campbell Hall.
And Mijailovic coming in with the serve right there. Starkman in the back. What a hit by Starkman. It had to be touched no matter what. You saw that was going to be in. Cami Kayabiab was unfortunate there and couldn't quite get her hand on there in time as Angelin Gumbach checks back in, and here comes the tank in the back once again. Mila Mijailovic coming in strong, looking to serve right now. 3-1 coming in as they have the lead. Sarah Calder just couldn't quite get her hands on the ball right there. Yes, you got Mijailovic coming in once again, taking those long steps back. Now she's getting the ball. She's taking long steps forward and then back again. Here comes Mila Mijailovic. See what happens here. Fighting Irish waiting for it, and it just not quite enough there. Just right into the net it goes, kind of giving that same reciprocation to the other side.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of substitutions now with the Fighting Irish. I think they're just trying to find a mix. I know it has to go strategically and obviously serving too, but even when Campbell Hall's serving, we're seeing a lot of just trying to find that mix, see what can gel to get you some points. Because right now, it's 5-2 Campbell Hall, and you hate to say it, but sometimes it just falls in the back of your head as an athlete. Like, here we go again, and then that lead just begins to swell for the Vikings.
And the subs that I'm looking at from the Vikings are making versus what the Fighting Irish are making, they're just impacting it a little bit more. Sia Larks,
good
the
point.
Serving guru, coming right back in with that serve. And unfortunate read there from everyone in the back line. Everyone was a little too far up between Mijailovic and Sia Larks, as Sia Larks immediately checks right back out for Scatuccio to come right back in. And that front line, if you look at everybody between Del Poro, Maggie Lima, Scatuccio, Mijailovic, there's just so many high-impact players in that front line, and then not to even mention Starkman. So you got just a bunch going on as the line judge is talking about players right now. She calls over the judge once again.
I think
Thea wants
don't know exactly what this is about. I know one thing. I know a substitution wasn't allowed by Campbell Hall.
Yeah, it looked like Scatuccio was trying to come back in, and they refused it.
Yeah.
And right now, You got you got the crowd getting in it right now. You got to love to see that. Crowd's feeling great. You got both benches feeling great still. Campbell Hall has definitely had more of the swagger and all the joyous celebrations for sure. But you got the Fighting Irish, who literally, in the name, have been quite literally fighting since the very, very first set. So they've definitely shown that they can make those runs on this team. It's just kind of putting it all together and seeing whether or not they can. And unfortunately, being down 2-0, it's just a tough hole that they got to climb out of. But it's definitely possible, as we've seen it before already occur within this state playoffs, actually between these two or not between one of these two teams, I believe. And here comes the Fighting Irish once again. Mila Mijailovic just kind of getting the save. Maggie Lima just plopping it over. And in the back there, not quite good enough. Not quite good enough, this Campbell Hall.
Now you got to go over the top of the.
Not underneath it.
Yeah, it'd be a lot easier if you go underneath it. We have a lot more volleys.
Yeah.
But that was not the case. And getting back to that little controversy, it looked like they spoke to the crowd on the Campbell Hall side, right in that third section there behind the scorers table. So whatever occurred, we don't know. We're a little bit farther away, but
all the score officials,
that was where the contention was.
Yeah, and all the score officials are of course behind, or right there, and the fans are right behind them. So I'm sure if they didn't like something, they're definitely hearing everything from these score officials. And once again, there goes Starkman and Lima. And just wall up. When you have the difference between Starkman and Del Poro, who are not as tall, Del Poro 5'10", which is good, and Starkman being 5'8", but not quite that full 5'11" to 6-foot frame that you're used to from the other big players that they have on this team. It's just everyone's putting in such a great effort. Very, very impressive so far.
Yeah, good footwork by Starkman.
No, 100%. And earlier, although Cathedral is down the 2-0, Campbell Hall has actually come back. Campbell Hall was the team, unfortunately, but within this tournament, they were the team that has come back from a 2-0 deficit to El Capitan just 2 rounds ago. So very, very impressive. Timeout called right now. 9-4 is the score. Definitely a nice, again, little run there by Campbell Hall Vikings. Little energy set right now. The crowd for the Campbell side a little bit more energetic than the Fighting Irish side. We will also take a quick break on the NFHS network. We'll be right back. Welcome back, you guys, to the Division II finals, state finals championship between Sacred Heart Cathedral Prep, Fighting Irish, and the Campbell Hall Vikings. I'm Micah Castillo here with Thomas Conroy. Big set here, third and potentially final set if the Campbell Vikings can find a way to finish it out, as that was not a good start to start that. And it is now 5-9 coming in for the Fighting Irish. Thomas, what are the things and keys of the Fighting Irish to find a way to just get back into this?
You know what? To me, it's all about around the net. They got to get better at it, I think. They can't allow the 50-50 balls. And, like that. you can live with those type of plays, but really the 50-50 balls are really what killing them. And right now we're not seeing any sort of blocking game for kills of that nature right there. So
yeah,
and
the problem with those, with even just those attempts that are okay, but it's just those add up as well, and eventually it just gets to the point where, now even on the 50-50s and those mistakes that are okay, like I wasn't expecting you to get that, but now those are also both hitting. You got to just find a way to kind of crawl back, and you got to do kind of the impossible at times. Starkman in the back. And an ace right there for Starkman.
See, like right there, Excuse me, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No worries.
But like, you hit a ball like that, and one of the front line. One of the front line players inadvertently touches the ball, and that breaks up the whole play from the back line of anticipating of where they have to go to make a play on that ball, and then everybody sort of gets out of whack and out of sequence, and that's where you leave holes for basically Campbell Hall to put the ball wherever they want.
Exactly. Starkman coming in with that serve once again. Great dig by Starkman coming in. Oh, and Mijailovic coming in strong once again. Can you stop her? No, you can't. You cannot stop her. You can only try and contain her. Mila Mijailovic feeling great right now. In the back once again is Starkman. 13-5 is the score. And the Butterflies are starting to settle in on both squads for the wrong and right reasons. Williams with a nice hit. And not quite strong enough for the Vikings. Still managing to get their hands on it, digging it out, but not quite good enough. Great hit there by the Fighting Irish.
Yeah, you never count a team out, but that third hit, you knew this is woefully short. But that's okay. Like you said, the effort was there.
No,
and to me, I'm always going to applaud the effort.
No, exactly. That's what you want. Sarah Chow coming in for the serve. Ooh, funky hit by Marino. She's been doing normally a great job of digging out every serve that's come at her. That was just a little funky one as she sets up Mijailovic and not quite. Oh, it is tipped. Mijailovic is just right now eating. And she's just eating right now. It's truly, truly remarkable how impressive she's had. I mean, this performance has been truly, truly remarkable.
Yeah.
In the back, you got Bella Marrero right once again.
I was just going to mention on that play, they attempted to try to block Mijailovic, but they just got there way too late. It just seems like you're just out of whack right now with the alignment and everything, and give credit to Coach Makowitz. She's trying to get her team, kind of settle down and get playing their style of volleyball, but it just has not materialized this afternoon.
Meanwhile, Kat Thayer pregnant, and she's still taking care of business both on the court and off. I mean, she's been doing a great job with this squad, building confidence in this team just through and through at all times. Definitely a little bit easier to do it right now, but she's just been very stable-headed right there this whole entire match and doing a great job on the game plan. Thea Morris with the set, and Scatuccio just a little poke over, not quite good enough. And there's the block. Mijailovic feeling great right once again. You know what? If she doesn't get the ball on offense, she'll just figure it out to get it on defense. But between her and Scatuccio, that wall is almost impossible to break right now. And you don't even have Lima in right now. So it's scary. Thea Morris in the back here for the serve. 16-7 coming in on this third set and potential final set. Nice dig there.
Wow.
By Sierra Starkman. And another great dig by Leila Vasquez. And Thea Morris is getting contact. And Mijailovic coming in. It's impossible to stop her. You cannot stop her. You cannot stop her. She's just feeling so confident right now. Truly, truly remarkable how impressive this performance has been, dominating quite literally the whole entire time she's been on the court.
And more importantly, Sacred Heart Cathedral Prep had two great sets, and somehow Campbell Hall returned the ball over in a volley, and it's just like, what more can you do? I mean, you're setting it up perfectly, and somehow the ball gets back on your side from Campbell Hall. It's one of those matches, That's why everybody loves sports. You just can't predict, and right now, with the timeout, 18-17. Campbell Hall ahead, and it's right now until further notice. It seems like it's their day.
Yeah, Campbell Hall has just really kind of just been nonstop applying pressure. It seems like the Fighting Irish have just been on their back heels really this whole entire time. Very, very intriguing to see. Very intriguing to see, but very unfortunate. And also, like we're trying to see if Simone Makowitz can get this response here from even just getting a set. But right now, I think you just got to start little by little, making it a single-digit game, and then kind of just breaking it down little by little. You can't look at the long run right now because right now it's not in your favor clearly. So if you just kind of make short goals for this Fighting Irish team, you can slowly climb into it.
You got to turn it into increments, your deficit.
Yeah, exactly. And Thea Morris was on the serve there. And here comes the Fighting Irish, and that was called in there. That was number 11, Sarah Chow. Very nice kill attempt there.
Hey, and that's what you want. You got to come out of the timeout and score, and they did right there. Nice job.
And we got Cami Kayabiab coming in for the serve. Kayabiab really coming in for just mostly those serves, as she is as well a serving guru. And Mijailovic, you know, nothing needs to be said.
Yeah.
Guru is, whatever's above a guru is what Mijailovic is right now. She has just been the kill god right now. Really just kind of, and they're all bowing to her. All of her teammates are bowing to her right now. She is like quite literally just so impressive. Mijailovic coming in right now.
I'm telling you, man, the antics on that sideline.
I love to see it. Love to see it. Keeps everybody young. Keeping everybody young. 19-8 is the score.
Yeah.
19-9, excuse me.
Yeah, that ball went out. Here comes the substitutions again we've been talking about. And, you know, that was a rarity because Mijailovic was perfect as a server, including with one ace, and that ball kind of drifted away. So a little bit of a shocker for all of us.
And Levi Tonganon coming back in. Not quite good enough from the Vikings. Point to the Fighting Irish. And Tonganon in the back once again, trying to get some type of rally going. And meanwhile, the bench for the Vikings, non-stop movement, talking, clapping, very much in it as much as anybody else. Starkman, great dig there by Tonganon. Mila Mijailovic trying to get set here. And wow, Scatuccio, what a unique hit that was. Just kind of all over the place. 20-10 is the score, and look who's coming on is Sia Larks.
That was a great setup, Micaiah, by Ella Del Perro right there to get that kill for Campbell Hall.
Here comes Sia Larks with the serve. Good serve there. Irish able to respond, though, and Sia Larks couldn't quite get underneath that. Great job by Sarah Calder on the other side now, trying to see if she can find some success on this side as she's now back to serve. Very, very impressive. Very, very impressive by Sarah Calder, just trying to get some momentum back, swinging it into the Fighting Irish favor.
Yeah, she's had a terrific game, Calder.
No, doing a great job. And there's Lima right there. Great dig by Calder. And there's Thea to Marina, and then to Mijailovic right there. And that Mijailovic once again trying to get set up. Starkman out of bounds it goes. Starkman just trying to get the ball over, and the defense was so walled up there that they were just bundled up in that corner. No space for them to try and locate it and get the ball on the other side at all.
Yeah, that time they attempted a block, and it just drifted out here on the side.
And you got Daniela Marino now, little sister to the captain herself, serving, and she goes in for a good dig, and Lima's coming in. Just kidding, Starkman's coming in. Fighting Irish coming right back with the one of their own. Good dig once again by Marino. Nice little flip over by Thea Morris. Once again, Thea Morris coming in with that strong little trickery. Has been doing it all night tonight, whether it's just doing those little simple throwovers or setting up all of her teammates.
And she's telling you, hey, I'm more than a setter. She could get some points.
Definitely. Marino coming in once again. It's the little Marino that is. Coming in and out of bounds it goes. 23 points, and everyone is feeling it on this Vikings side. 23-11 it is now. No more timeouts for the visiting squad. Momentum all on the side of the Vikings.
Yeah, and that last hit by John Doe has been the type of afternoon for Sacred Heart Cathedral Prep.
And a great kill there.
Yeah, nice return.
Prep right there. Very impressive. And as she gets the kill, I believe that was Hazel Nelson, you get Megan Williams coming back in. And a great ace there. Great ace there by Angeline Gumbach there.
Yeah, the Fighting Irish are going to have to come up with little SHCP for us. By the time you say the full name of the school, you already missed two scores.
Man, I know. Literally, by the time it's the end of a set, by the time you get through the name. And once again, that's 3 points in a row here for the Fighting Irish. Here they come.
Yeah, they definitely have fight in them, and you love that.
Never giving up, and you can't give up, not in the state finals. And there it is. We have championship point. Let me be a little more specific. State championship point coming in here for Sierra Starkman, the one who's been doing a lot for this team. Coming in here, 24-14 it is. Fighting Irish looking to get some points on the board. Hit over. Mijailovic getting set up for Mijailovic. Nerves on the Fighting Irish side. They're just trying to get that point right back. Trying to do anything they can. Mijailovic once again, and there it is! Mila Mijailovic getting the game-winning point as she solely deserves. Mila Mijailovic in this Fight King Campbell Hall school has been doing such a great job from the beginning all the way to the end. You have had such an impressive games from both sides, but Campbell Hall really just settling in and really just taking it from him. I mean, very, very impressive overall. I mean, you got to easily, without any hesitation, give Mila Mijailovic her flowers. She deserves it all, but you also can't discount everybody else from the captain. Excuse me, Daniela Marrero. Oh, no, that's not. That's Little Marrero. Excuse me.
Bella.
Bella Marrero. Captain Bella Marrero doing such a great job on the digs from the serves coming from the Fighting Irish side all the way to the front line of Maggie Lima. You got Sierra Starkman, Ella Del Perro. You got Scatuccio. You got, I mean, lo and behold, you got Mila Mijailovic. But you have everybody who really put in and put their stamp on the foot, even from the super subs aside large, feeling confident enough to put those players in those situations. Just really, really strong-sided here for this Campbell Hall squad. And for the other side, Sacred Heart Cathedral Prep. Lots of fight in them for this Fighting Irish. Very, very impressive performances by Sarah Calder, by Rachel Mack, Sarah Chow, even Angeline Gumbach, the captain. Everyone was doing such a great job, but it just seemed like they had no answer specifically to Mila Mijailovic. It started and ended with her, and it just couldn't quite get finished.
Yeah, it was, I hate to be a broken record, but to me it was play around the net. That's what really was the difference today. As you mentioned, all the players that you mentioned for Campbell Hall and et al., they all combined. They all made it a point to kind of dominate, and the 50-50 ball I thought was the key in this. And we talked about it with the the overall attack number, team attack number, Micaiah, and that was just startling. Just a difference in that. It got further advanced in the third set, 57-41, and I know the final numbers are not going to be that pretty either. It was just a great effort. I mean, Campbell Hall was a better team today. You applaud Sacred Heart Cathedral Prep. They played hard, but right now they just had no answer for Mia Mijailovic and company. Yeah. Especially on the front line, Ella Del Perro, and just the great set work by Thea Morris, got them that lead, and you can see it. They won by 4 in the first set, they won by 8 in the second, and then they dominated here in the third with an 11-point victory. Unfortunately, that's what happens in these championship games. If you don't make adjustments or solve your problems, your night's gonna end real fast.
Exactly. Thank you guys so much on watching this amazing matchup between Sacred Heart Cathedral Prep and Campbell Hall in this Division II state championship. I'm Micah Castillo once again, and this is Thomas Conroy on the mics. And we will be back at 6:30 for the last and final matchup in the open division, and that'll be between Archbishop Mitty and Mater Dei High School. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys very, very shortly.
Going to college for esports feels amazing. Growing up, it's something I never thought would happen. My family never thought it would happen. And then within 2.5 years, here I am.
He's actually a madman whenever it comes to playing on the sticks.
You know, he's going to be the first one that pursues this into an academic career.
Me getting an esports scholarship could show other students that it's possible for them too, as long as they put their mind to it and put some effort into it.